Luka Dončić to sign extension? Lakers championship push with new recruits. The future of the Los Angeles Lakers hangs on a decision that could redefine the franchise, and it has absolutely nothing to do with ownership drama, LeBron James' latest headlines, or even the ongoing search for a dominant starting center. What truly matters right now? Luka Dončic's potential long-term commitment to LA. This is the move that could alter not just the Lakers' direction, but the entire landscape of the NBA. And this is where things get really interesting. Ever since Rob Pelinka and the Lakers front office set shockwaves through the basketball world by prying Luka Dončić away from Dallas last winter, he has become not just the centerpiece of their short-term plans but also the cornerstone for whatever comes next. As of August 2nd, Dončić is eligible to sign a significant contract extension with the purple and gold, a moment all eyes are eagerly awaiting. But here's the twist most people are missing. Dončić has mostly stayed silent about his intentions over this summer, choosing instead to focus on his European tour, one that many are calling an all-time comeback season after last year's trade chaos. Still, according to insiders and league sources, his actions behind the scenes have been loud and clear, revealing why Lakers management feels optimistic about keeping their superstar happy. Let's dive deeper. Dončić reportedly communicated clear priorities for roster improvement. He wanted a reliable rim protector, improved perimeter shooting, and defensive reinforcements. The Lakers didn't waste time responding. Enter DeAndre Ayton, Jake LaRavia, and, soon, Marcus Smart, a trio intended to check every box Dončić outlined. More than that, sources confirm Dončić has personally pitched the Lakers' vision to free agents. He helped bring both Ayton and Smart on board after their unexpected buyouts left them available. Think about that. The face of the franchise is not just playing, but actively building his own championship supporting cast. The Lakers emphasized this direction with a recent interview featuring Dončić. In it, he expressed his desire to be remembered in Los Angeles as the player who delivered titles back to the city, a statement sure to warm Laker hearts everywhere. All signs point to a rare alignment between superstar and organization. The Lakers seem fully committed to Dončić's vision while also retaining the agility to improve the roster in the future. Dončić wanted action now, not next summer or after the 2027 free agent class. His expectation was clear: build to win right away without waiting for another window. Here comes the real suspense and potential controversy. If everything falls into place, could the Lakers go from an early playoff exit last year to legitimate contenders? Skeptics would say LA is still a step behind the West's elite, think Oklahoma City, Houston, Denver, or even their crosstown rivals, the Clippers, all of whom made splashy moves this offseason. But if a few key scenarios unfold, the Lakers might just have the formula for a deep postseason run. Here's the logic fueling LA's confidence. Dončić is in peak physical condition, following a revamped diet and training schedule in preparation for Eurobasket, and he's moved past the emotional shock of his blockbuster trade. Austin Reeves and LeBron James now have a full camp to mesh with Dončić, setting the stage for elite chemistry among three intelligent, flexible stars. Rui Hachimura quietly produced his best two-way season yet, shooting over 40% from deep for the second straight year. DeAndre Ayton remains a high-upside gamble. His best days came as the role man for a finals-bound Suns squad, and entering his contract year, the motivation to perform is sky-high. Jake LaRavia is poised to seize meaningful rotation minutes for the first time, surrounded by more talent and opportunity than ever before. Marcus Smart, the NBA's Defensive Player of the Year just 3 seasons ago, could provide immense value if the Lakers manage his minutes and keep him healthy. It's a big if, but if the dice roll their way, the payoff could be huge. Perhaps most impressively, the Lakers achieved these roster upgrades without having to forfeit their prized 2031 first-round draft pick, Dalton Knecht, or any other coveted trade assets. But here's the part that could split the room. Are these moves, plus Dončić's ongoing influence, enough to put LA back near the top of the Western Conference, or will the team fall short of outpacing the conference's young, rising powers? Do you see the Lakers as genuine contenders, or is this just hype? The ball will truly be in Dončić's court come the first weekend of August. If he puts pen to paper on that extension, the Lakers' bold vision starts to feel very real, for better or worse. But if he hesitates, the questions about the team's trajectory will get only louder. What's your take? Are the Lakers making the right moves to keep Dončić and the championship dream alive? Or do they still have a ways to go to catch the league's toughest opponents? Drop your thoughts and stir the debate in the comments below. Luka Dončić's Lakers era, roster moves, extension rumors and Pacific Division updates. The NBA's biggest stars are making big moves this summer, but not all stories are smooth sailing. The Lakers have been actively working to fulfill Luka Dončić's long-term goals, and it's clear he's fully committed to the organization. While he won't officially sign an extension until August 2nd, his proactive involvement in building the roster has boosted confidence that he'll stay with the team for years to come. Sources say Dončić specifically wanted a rim-running center, shooting versatility, and defensive depth, goals the Lakers achieved by signing DeAndre Ayton and Jake LaRavia, with Marcus Smart set to join shortly after clearing waivers following a buyout with the Wizards. Dončić even reached out to these players, convincing them to make the move to LA. But here's where it gets controversial: can a team truly balance ambition with fiscal responsibility? The Lakers' approach seems to work, but others may view it as a gamble. Meanwhile, in the Pacific Division, things aren't looking so bright for the Suns. Owner Matt Ishbia once dreamed of a dream team with Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and Bradley Beal, but the team's reckless spending led to a collapse. Forced to break up the trio due to second apron restrictions, the Suns now face a reckoning over their financial decisions. As Zach Cram explains, this serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of overextending in free agency. And this is the part most people miss: the Suns' downfall wasn't just about star power, it was about chemistry and strategy. Now, John Little, who previously coached the Suns' G League affiliate, is joining Jordan Ott's staff. Little, currently an assistant under Summer League head coach DeMar Carroll, brings experience to the table. But will this move help Phoenix rebuild? That's a question worth discussing. What do you think? Is free spending the key to success or a recipe for disaster? Let us know in the comments. LeBron James to Luka Dončić, inside the Lakers' superstar transition. Picture this: the most delicate superstar baton pass in NBA history is unfolding right now in Los Angeles. And it all started with a secret Hollywood dinner that said more through its exits and entrances than any press release ever could. At Craig's Restaurant in West Hollywood, there are two entrances: a paparazzi-filled front entrance for those wanting visibility, and a discreet back entrance for privacy. On May 3rd, just days after the Lakers' playoff elimination, four key figures arrived separately for a pivotal meeting. Luka Dončić slipped through the back entrance, while his manager Laura Beth Seeger, Lakers GM Rob Pelinka, and coach J.J. Redick used the front. Noticeably absent? LeBron James, the franchise cornerstone for 7 years. But here's where the symbolism gets fascinating: all four left through the front door together, where paparazzi captured Dončić signing autographs. This perfectly mirrored the meeting's purpose. The Lakers were declaring to Dončić and the world that he's now the franchise's centerpiece. Over an expensive bottle of Opus One wine, Pelinka presented thick binders outlining team strategy around Dončić's skills, explained complex NBA salary cap rules, like the restrictive second apron limiting big spending teams, and discussed preserving future salary flexibility to acquire another star. This might surprise beginners. NBA teams must carefully manage salary caps to build competitive rosters. Pelinka detailed how saving cap space could allow partnering Dončić with another elite player in his prime, contrasting with past plans presented to James involving stars like Anthony Davis. The urgency? Dončić faces a monumental contract decision starting August 2nd. He could sign a massive 4-year, $223 million extension, but here's the controversial part: he might prefer a shorter 3-year, $160 million deal, allowing faster re-entry to free agency for even bigger future earnings. This creates genuine tension. Should a young superstar prioritize long-term security or maximum future flexibility? The Lakers' entire offseason, signing center DeAndre Ayton or wing Jake LaRavia, pales compared to securing Dončić's commitment. Imagine the pressure. If Dončić declines an extension, he could leave as a free agent next summer. The dinner thus planned future Europe visits to discuss playing style, culture, and roster wishes, subtly pitching the LA lifestyle. Dončić's camp received the message warmly, with Seager noting, "Championships are won when you work together." But this transition wasn't one-sided. Just weeks later, LeBron James' agent Rich Paul dropped a nuclear statement alongside LeBron accepting his $52.6 million player option. "We want to evaluate what's best for LeBron. The Lakers understand and want what's best for him." This carefully worded message, sounding like a farewell, exploded across the NBA. Executives scrambled to decode it. Some believed LeBron wanted out of LA entirely. Golden State Warriors reportedly revived trade interest. Others saw it as pressure on Lakers management to win now. Some interpreted it as frustration over no extension offer. The impact was immediate. Free agent Brook Lopez, eyeing a Lakers starting role, instead joined the rival Clippers due to LeBron uncertainty. Paul did brief Dončić's camp beforehand, stressing LeBron's respect for him and promising communication on future moves. But the implication stung. For the first time in 23 years, LeBron became an expiring contract, signaling his Lakers era's planned sunset. Here's the part that sparks intense debate. The Lakers' actions since acquiring Dončić read like deliberate microaggressions toward LeBron. Minimal advance notice about trading Anthony Davis for Dončić. Quickly pursuing centers for Dončić, like Mark Williams, after years ignoring LeBron's requests for one. Alerting Dončić, but not LeBron, about the Buss family selling majority ownership to Mark Walter. The ultimate signal, not offering LeBron an extension, treating the all-time great as expendable. LeBron responded with trademark cryptic hints. No comment when asked about physical play post-trade, darkly referencing Davis's trade after requesting a center. Wearing a welcome home hat in Cleveland. Reposting Cleveland-themed imagery. A source close to him stated, "Nothing LeBron does is a coincidence." This is unprecedented territory for LeBron. His legendary career involved meticulously planned exits, like the decision to Miami or Cleveland return, but now, having built a forever home in LA and established roots, the Lakers abruptly prioritized another superstar's future. The burning question: can a franchise gracefully transition from one generational icon to another without alienating the legend who delivered its 17th championship? And does LeBron, the master of his destiny, truly have no control over how his Lakers story ends? What's your take? Is this a necessary evolution for the Lakers, or a disrespectful handling of an all-time great? Share your thoughts below.